Good morning. I think it's morning. Last I looked, it was around 9 o'clock in the morning here in Sydney, Australia. A beautiful spring day. I'm going for a very gentle walk today, and I'm not wearing my shoes because I thought, let me flip the camera really quick. Good morning. I thought that I would walk in the sand barefoot. It's the first time since I haven't walked in the sand barefoot since last summer, probably March or April. So I thought it'd be fun to take you on a walk on the sand. Tide looks a little bit high. I'm going to leave my thongs. I'm going to leave my thongs here. Leave my Havianas here. Cool. Let's see what it feels like. It feels good. Got a little bit of a sore back today, and I thought I did a very modified yoga practice, and then I thought it would be good to just come and walk on the soft sand, just therapy, just to work my core a bit, and to also force myself to just go a little bit slower in my walk. And oh yeah, the tide's really high. Flip it so you can see. Isn't it beautiful? We live in the most beautiful place. My God, it's amazing. Dale went surfing without a wetsuit the other day, and he thinks that I can probably get in the water pretty soon, that it's warming up. So I might try it. I might try it soon. But I was thinking while I was doing my yoga practice today, and I've got this sore back, I think I might have a little bit of a herniated disc happening. It happens to me every now and then. And 17 years of yoga practice, you go through all types of physical and mental challenges with the practice. And I was thinking that a lot of times when people have injuries in yoga, it's a metaphor coming, so even if you're not into yoga, just hang with me, that even when people have certain injuries, or they're sick, or life gets busy, they don't come to class, they don't practice. And my belief is that actually that's when you really need it the most. And I think the reason why they don't come is because they think, well, it's got to be, I'll go this way so you can see the beach, that it has to be kind of an all or nothing attitude. If they can't do a full practice, then what's the point? And in truth, when you're not feeling well from a yoga perspective, when you're not feeling well, or you've got some type of injury or whatever, your body's actually would really benefit from having circulation happening and relaxation in the muscles and strengthening in the muscles that aren't injured. Because what also can happen is when you have one injury, it can set yourself up for other injuries. It can create an imbalance. And there's always ways that you can adjust things. Like my practice these last couple days is very, very basic, really basic, like cat postures. Nothing challenging at all. Anybody could do these things, and it actually feels really, really good. I just consider it like a therapy, like a physio session. But I also am thinking about how I'm moving energy, moving prana, all that kind of stuff. And so I was thinking that it's a lot like life, isn't it? A lot of times when we have a goal or something that we're working on, if we don't have it the way we want it to be, if it's not as perfect as it is, if we don't have enough time to do things the way that we want to do them, if we don't feel like we measure up to the way we want it to be, we often just shine it. And we just won't do it at all, rather than taking the attitude of just showing up regardless, adjusting our sense of space and time. For example, a lot of times people think like, oh, you know what, I didn't have time to exercise today. And they're thinking of that they needed their 30 minutes or their 1 hour to exercise. When in reality, if you just went and moved your body for 5 minutes, that would be so much better than nothing. So it's kind of that attitude, that all or nothing attitude is a real killer for us. I think it keeps us so far away from our goals. So it's a combination of losing the all or nothing attitude and just kind of done is better than perfect. It's a mantra that I just say to myself all the time. What I do doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be done. I just need to show up for myself. That's really the thing. So I really felt like my yoga practice was kind of a metaphor for all of the things in life that happen to all of us, whether it is a goal challenge that you have or something that, a problem that keeps on coming up in your life. A lot of times we'll be like running away from it. We won't want to do it. We won't want to deal with it, when in truth, it's asking us to just show up and just deal with it. And we don't have to go all in, and we don't have to go super hard, but just kind of show up. Even if it's for 5 minutes dealing with the challenge, even if it's dealing with a challenge and not the perfect scenario, but just face it. I run into women so many times that have specific challenges. They share them with me all the time. And do they want to do anything about them? No. They put it aside for another time. The timing's not right. They're too busy. There's other things that take priority. So it's just so common for us to really not keep promises to ourselves, to not show up for ourselves because we have this ridiculous concept of perfection or not enough time or what does it matter? No one cares. I'm the only one that knows about it, so I can take it later on myself. So that's, I guess, the main message that I wanted to share for this lesson is if you have a challenge going on, it's actually asking for you to show up and to deal with it, but it doesn't have to be in an extreme way. It can be just in a really baby step, nurturing, gentle way. And what that gives you is spaciousness, relaxation, takes away the stress, all the things that I mentioned about why I will practice yoga even if I've got a physical challenge going on. It gives me so much. I think about my outcome. I don't really think about the thing that I don't want to do. I think about how I want to feel when I get it done. It's very, very important for challenges in your life. The ones where it's really kind of hard to step into something, just think about how do you want to feel when it's done? What do you want the outcome to be? Very, very powerful. So I mentioned that I've got some beauty goals that I want to work on right now. And one thing with my back kind of flaring up reminded me I've got to do a little bit more abdominal work, a little bit more core work. And I actually, here's my abs. It's my abs. Can you see my abs? Probably not. There's not much to them. And I do so much yoga. I really am very mindful of my core. But I just have this sense that I kind of need to get back into the gym. And I just have this thing inside me that says, Sue, go be a gym rat for a little bit. And also because it's getting warmer here in Australia, you really have to do your outside activities if you're sun conscious like I am. You have to kind of do things before 8 a.m. and that really cuts into my yoga practice time. So I'd love to be able to just go to a gym around noon or 1 when I'm taking a break from work and just pop in and do a workout. So that is one of my beauty goals. I'm going to go and join a gym. It's funny, I kind of have that little bit of a feeling that I think a lot of us get about that kind of intimidation factor of actually stepping into a gym. And it feels a little bit weird, and I don't even know if I have proper gym clothes. All I have are really yoga clothes. So I have to kind of, deal with feeling comfortable. I was going to say looking the part, but that's not what I mean. I don't care about looking the part, but just having some gym clothes. And, stepping in and going through the whole thing of what kind of membership do I want to get and all of that. And it's just a little bit intimidating, and it would be really easy to say, screw it, I'm not going to do it. I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. But with my back, it's just like, I think it's time to get in the gym, and I think it will feel really good to lift weights and to also catch up on what's going on in the latest in fitness as well. I think I really want to always be knowledgeable on all areas of health as much as I can, and as much that interests me. So going into a gym will be good education for me, but I think it'll make my body look hot. So that's going to be my plan for the summer. The second beauty goal that I want to do is I want to go back to the dentist and have, get a mouth guard for for the nighttime, for sleeping with. I am a teeth grinder. It's a challenge for me that is just not going away, and I have kind of resisted doing the mouth guard thing, and I guess I've resisted it because I'm a pretty light sleeper as it is, and I just felt like I just didn't need one more thing. But I am really noticing the grinding, and it's just something that, you know what? Why shouldn't I at least try a mouth guard and see what happens? I've also done a bit of research on it, and grinding your teeth is actually very common for women going through perimenopause, going through menopause. I don't know if it's a psychological thing, and it's funny, isn't it? Here I do all this yoga, meditation, mindset work and everything. Still, my mouth wants to clench. So that's going to be, and I think that is definitely a beauty goal, to continue having a beautiful smile and to be able to smile and to feel good with my teeth, and also to not have a headache. And so those are my two beauty goals. I'm going to get into the gym, get my ass into gear in the gym, and get a mouth guard and experience what that's like. And that's what I'm going to do. So what inspired me to do a couple beauty goals to lift my beauty game is the upcoming Gray Hair Adventure Mastermind that I'm running, which starts Friday America time. We open the doors to the Facebook page on that Friday, in a day or so, and we're going to have some beauty goals. I have to say this again and again and again. This mastermind is not only for you if you're doing the ditch the dye thing. I don't care what color your hair is. I don't care even if you don't have any hair. It doesn't matter. This really is about learning to feel beautiful, to take responsibility for some of the stuff that maybe you've let slide, and then also to work on mindset stuff from the inside out, and to do that in an atmosphere where you're held accountable. See, by me saying to you that I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to go get a mouth guard or investigate if that's what a dentist wants me to do, I'm holding myself accountable. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying to you, this is what I'm going to do, and then you can come back to me and say, hey, Sue, how's it going at the gym? How much you lifting? How's that mouth guard going? Feel good on that mouth? So that's the point of a mastermind. You're held accountable. And beyond that, beyond the physical things, what often comes up is our physical stuff can often hold us back from doing some of the purposeful life kind of stuff that we want to do. So there's going to be an opportunity through weekly online coaching sessions in Google Hangouts to actually work on something that is really important to you. Maybe you want to kind of investigate jumping into a new career, or one thing that's come up in the current mastermind that I've been running is dipping into social media and making a YouTube channel, or getting more active on posts and things, and just putting yourself out there. For other women, it's actually teaching courses, or maybe you want to write a book, or who knows, maybe there's just something within you that you kind of have in your head and you really haven't done it because you don't have that accountability, you don't kind of have that push. So those are the things that are going to happen in this Gray Hair Adventure Mastermind, which starts I open the Facebook doors for it on Friday, and the big starting of it will be on Monday. So if you see this message on Friday or Saturday, it's not too late. You can join. And here's the cool thing. If you're on my newsletter, if you're a subscriber to my newsletter, there's a link in there for you to get the really special early bird price. I've extended it for all subscribers. If you don't have that link, or you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, just give me a private message here on Facebook and we will figure something out for you. But I would love you to join. What happens in the mastermind is very, very powerful. Oh, I see some messages. I don't have my glasses on, so it's going to be hard, but I'll come back to you after I finish. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll check the messages as soon as I get back inside after I do my little walking therapy. But yeah, it's very powerful what happens in the mastermind. It's like magic. It is magic. You know, when women get together and they share those vulnerable parts that you don't even necessarily share with a girlfriend, so much emotion comes up and so much compassion comes up, and we realize, you know, I'm not crazy. I'm not alone for wanting to feel this way. I think this is so important too with our physical stuff. You know, sometimes we have the attitude, I see this a lot of times as women get older, it's like, oh, who cares? Why should I even bother going to the gym? Who cares? No one's going to look at me anyways. And it's like, you know what? You should care. You should care. When you are feeling really good about yourself, when you are feeling like your best that you can be from the outside, your actions and behaviors, all the inside stuff is going to be ramped up. They're all together. And on vice versa, if you're talking about yourself like, you suck, you this, you that, you're not worth it, you're not enough, who cares, I'm invisible, blah, 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 it's going to reflect on the outside. So the inside and the outside are very much linked. And what I love about this mastermind is that we're going to make the connection between them. We're going to honor the physical, and we're also going to really take responsibility for what's going on the inside. So this is how you do it. You can go over to thechangeguru.net/mastermind, go have a look at what I'm doing just to wrap your head around the whole thing. It is all pretty much do it yourself at your own pace. The only thing, if you want to take advantage of the online coaching sessions with me, you'll want to make those that date. But the rest of it you can just do on your own time from anywhere in the world. And so go check it out at thechangeguru.net/mastermind. Go have a look at what I'm doing. But then either send me a private message if you're not on my subscriber list, and I'll give you the secret squirrel price. Or if you're a subscriber to my newsletter, just click the link in the email that I sent yesterday. I'll be sending another email today or tomorrow on Friday, with the day that we open the doors on a Facebook page, for you to join then. I would really love to have you there. And you know what I think about for myself, for the beauty goals that I have going on, I feel like, why should I wait till January when I can actually feel really good within myself? Imagine if I'm working out for a month, what I'm going to be like when I come through this mastermind that time. Or imagine if I deal with my teeth grinding and I get that thing, and I'll just take naps if I need to, but I'll give it a red hot go. Why not? Why wouldn't you? You know, why wouldn't you up-level yourself? And if I have the opportunity to be held accountable by my fellow masterminders, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to do it. So that's what's going on. I would love, love, love you to join me. So let me just flip so you can look at the beach. I hope you got little glimpses of them while I was doing this. Oh my God, should I touch the water? Yeah, I'm going to touch the water. Oh, how beautiful is this? Let's see if Dale's right. Let me roll my sleeves, my cuffs up. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think I can go in this water pretty soon. It's like, oh, it's not bad at all. I can do this. Geez, that means I have to get a bikini. I need a new bikini too. It's probably going to be part of my beauty goals, get a new bikini. Yeah. Wow, I'm going to be able to go in that water. That's actually be fabulous cryotherapy for my back right now. Ooh. I'm going to go in the water soon. Right. Okay, so I got things to do. I got to join a gym, got to get a new bikini, and got to book a dentist appointment. And I hope I see you signing up for the Gray Hair Adventure Mastermind. It'd be so fun to work together. And think about how hot we'll look in a month from now, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have a look at these comments when I finish up and get back inside. Have a terrific day, and I'll see you back here soon. Bye for now.